Hey yo, what's around? Welcome back to another video on the channel Op-Air-Ricksfame fam, and today we're gonna be playing Spelunky, and I'm gonna play on the Steam or on the PC edition. And I got it here on the rest of the games, which are quite a lot of games that I have not played or played on the channel, and then I have the wish list on my other stuff. But anyways, this is a game right here. It's on console too, console platforms, but that's pretty cool, like, wow. And it's made by Mossmouth. It was originally released in 2008 apparently. That's pretty long ago. It's kind of a old indie game. Yeah, indie game, platform game by that person. Yeah, that it was, and then it was remade in 2012. And then he has Mossmouth has a site right here, and there's like the original Spelunky Classic, which was like pretty much the first one. And I'm not sure if that's free, but I think so. It is. This one's not free though, because oof. But maybe on the consoles, I'm not sure to be exact, to be honest. But, whatever it be. So yeah, y'all can just go to the website if y'all would like to, like, know more, there's that. The creator boy. 9 out of 10, that's pretty hardcore B. Anyways, let's get right into it. I already played like 15 hours, and the last time I played was today, but I didn't actually play it. I just looked, like, around, just because I only had 40% of the achievements unlocked. That's quite okay. Putting the faded photo in my pocket, I spotted the cave's entrance, and that's when it all started. Those are randomized each time, so yeah, whatever. It's kind of the intro, I guess. Ooh. Wow. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I accidentally resetted the resetted the settings to the original ones, and then it just like boosted my sound super high. Here's how you play. There's actually a tutorial in the game. Let me just get the sound a little bit off, so that I can actually make sure that the video doesn't go ooh. There's languages over there, and then there's damsel styles, so you can have like that, or this. And this is a special Easter egg right here. If you keep pressing select on the doggy boy, eventually, after a while, you'll get a new damsel, but it's only limited for how long you play it, and they each have different sounds. So yeah, we got a sloth. It's pretty cool. My controls are way messed up. Like, you can play up to 4 players at once. Like, I'm gonna be playing with this, where like all the keys are pretty crunched up, and then it's gonna be quite hard. I'm not the best at picking controls for each character that would be, for each player, that would be very beneficial for everyone. There's hearts. You have 4 hearts per game. We got ropes. Those are my special input keys to do those, but it's different if you have your own. There's wooden crates. They have stuff in there. There's basically anything, actually, depending on the game too. There's deathmatch, and then there's adventure, and then there's online play, like a leaderboard technically, or like daily challenge. Yeah, that's what it's called. There's shopkeeper, do that. There's a variety of things, and then there's that. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. There's quite a bit of achievements too, you know. I only got to some, not all of them, that's because these are actually pretty hard, such as complete the game. Y'all didn't see that. Complete the game within under 8 minutes, which is, I don't know, that's kind of sounding pretty hard. Play adventure mode 1,000 times. I apparently have not done that. The hard way. Ooh, 100% the journal. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, this one's like purely one of the hardest too. With 2 players, no sure. I don't really have anybody to play it with that much, and I haven't gotten all characters yet. I have like 5 missing, but I haven't gotten them yet. You see, there's leaderboards, there's player stats. My player stats are. I've only won 1 time. Yeah, that's the last time I played. That was like yesterday or something. I don't know. Killed by unknown. What? Okay, whatever. You know, I played the 159 times apparently. See, there's daily challenges. You play against other players, and then you get your shot on the leaderboard. And then there's death matches, kind of this. You can play with CPU and stuff. There's like, you get to unlock maps too, which is insane. And there's so much B. And there's adventures like the campaign basically, but you can play up to 4 players. If you have the controls, like if you go back to the settings over here, open options, if you just go to controls and then you just press right and then make sure that it's like figured onto the keyboard or whatever you're playing on, even the controller maybe. You know, if you're a console player, the game kind of differs from console to PC a little bit in some ways. I would think it does. Anyways, you know, I got these characters right here. I have 5 missing because some characters are harder to get than others. And they have specifics. Some of them do. Anyways, this one's like super hard. You have to go to. No, never mind. You start with 4 players. These are the 4 players. There's Spelunky Boy, Red Boy, Green Grill, and Blue Boy. Those are the 4 characters that you originally have, and then you get to unlock more characters as you go. I have every character except for the 5 characters, which I haven't really looked at because I'm not trying to get any more characters since I have some pretty good looking characters. I like this one, Meat Boy. You know, that's kind of a reference to Super Meat Boy. This one's okay. I like Robot Boy, but he's kind of I like this one a little bit, and then I use this one, which I got from the first boss, the Omelette. The Omelette, yeah, the Oobleck. I don't know. You know, this is like the main hub. You originally have this started, but then after you do the tutorial, and then you immediately get put into the game, the actual game. And after you lose, you get this, and then over here is a special thing. After you see a certain character, aka this boy right here. Nobody was harmed in the making of this video. You know, there's some little boys around. I hate the blue frogs, they're the worst, but they're not actually that small. These are just little boys. They're like incredibly insane. They're like the most annoying things. And you get these shortcuts. These are shortcuts. Like, this is the 2nd world, this is 3rd, and this is the 4th. Those are kind of all the worlds, but there's actually one more. Anyways, this is a tutorial. Let's get right into that. Greek, my name is Yang, and this is my journal. Dusty maps and rumors of amazing treasures that I've led here deep under the desert.
There's something very strange about this place. The layout seems to change all the time. I've never seen the same room twice. It could be the legendary curse of
Omeg.
the one they say traps people inside the cave forever. I put the idea out of my mind and focus on the treasure instead. If I master the basics of movements and combat, I'll know I'll leave. You're a rich man.
And yeah, you play as this boy. I think you actually do unlock this character if you meet the requirements and stuff. If you beat the game the hard way, I think. Or it's the no money way, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, these signs say different things depending on your controls that you have setted. Yeah, I can go this way. This ladder, you do stuff. You cannot actually get on the ladder. You cannot get on a ladder while pressing down. You can only get on it pressing up. So that's a major downfall. Actually, never mind. If you have a platform, you can go down. But if you just try to jump on it, you won't be able to go down on the ladder. So yeah, be warned, because people can die easily from that. And you can move the camera a little bit, depending if you're the camera person. If you're playing with other people, you cannot move the camera unless you got the white flag. You know, there's a lot of knowledge that you need to know about this game in order to master it, because this game is quite the difficult one if you're not paying attention, or maybe too rushy. You know, there's spikes and traps and stuff. Pretty cool stuff. There's explosive right there. You can walk through spikes, and you can kind of like I don't see a situation I can do that. I can't show that. You can actually like hop down onto spikes. If you have a cape, you can do that. The journey has been more difficult than I've expected. I've fallen in spikes. Okay, I accidentally pressed that. Yet no matter what happens, I always wake up at the entrance of the mines. It's like death itself has lost its way down here. My fame and fortune. Tutorial 2, let's get right into that. No spikes. There's the whip. Whoa, you can open these boxes in different ways. You can pick it up by pressing down and whip, and then up and whip to open it. Or you can just smash it. You got bombs. That's you can also open pretty much everything else that way, except for locked chests or locked stuff, you know. Whoa. There's different ways to throw a bomb too. Like you can just set it down, for instance. That's a bat, by the way. Those are harmful, and y'all better watch out for them because they can do stuff. I got ropes. You can set them down and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Huh. Just kind of wasting ropes, but whatever. They're not always bombs and ropes, but you know, for the tutorial's sake, it is. We can get that treasure. You can also throw bombs, but that can also hurt you very badly. You can push these specific objects like that one. Pretty much only that one. You know, run and jump, and you can get that ledge. But only ledges, you know. You can run over these and then get this. Answer to that, you know. Those are how you finish each level. And there's whoa. So you know, it's kind of randomized. Oh, what final tutorial? Wow. Anyways, look at this. What insane. How did he do that? You know, you can crawl off the ledges and stuff like that if you do that, you know. People play this game very differently because of how much people know. If they know specific things about the game, then they would do that. Like, for example, you can do this and be like that, and you're like, MOG, look at me, I got that rope. Let's go through there, because that's pretty cool. That's a shopkeeper. There are shops and stuff, whatever. And you can actually, if you try to threaten the shopkeeper in any way, even if it's not your fault specifically, such as, wait, that's a trap. You know, you gotta do something about that. Congratulations, you have won the game. Ropes also hurt the things. You can only jump 2 tiles, so yeah, whatever. And then this is a special trap. Very bad trap. Once this thing is moved in any way, it'll trigger a boulder. So watch. Never mind. It's a tutorial. And you can actually sell this if you go to the shopkeeper or the exit. Like, you just drop something. You can drop basically any item as long as it has value, such if you just look at the items. I almost have every item except for a couple that are not listed yet because I haven't found them. And I don't know what they are, I just forgot. The wikis on this game would be pretty helpful. Oh yeah, there's also a damsel, which I apparently did not find. Oh, it's right there. Oh. And whenever you bring the damsel to the exit, you get 1 plus 1 HP. Or 1 heart. What? What is this? Take this key. It will open the entrance to the mines. Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah, this is the entrance to the mines. There's that gem, this one, and that one. This one is for completing the game 1 time in any way, I think, or just beating the Olmec, which is what I did. And then this one's probably the hardest one, and this one's probably the whatever, I don't know. Anyways, let's play a game. Whoa, look at this transition. The walls are shifting. Whoa, 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 whoa. That happens pretty much every day if you play it every day. Or basically once per day. It resets, you know. So you don't have to keep watching that little loading whatever thing. I should have honestly been more careful, but that was RNG, but whatever. I mean, I could have gotten that arrow piece, and I could have been like, yeet. Anyways, there's a lot of different ways to beat the game yet. There's just the normal, easiest way, which is just using shortcuts if you have them. But getting shortcuts also are pretty hard to get, because you gotta do it multiple times. Anyways, let's look down a little bit. Wow, wow, wow. You can just do that. You can't like drop down, like say try to crawl down like that, because you'll drop the item that you are holding, so you have to do that. You have to look down, do that. Skeletons can be alive, such as that. Like look. Yeah, see? And they get boomed like that. You can also whip them. Some enemies are very different. Some are invulnerable to attacks or certain attacks, like the sloth also takes damage, so make sure it doesn't take damage. That only does 500 gold right there. The damsels take damage, so be careful about that. You can do webs like that. Boom, boom, boom. There's certain items too, if you get it from the shops or you just get them straight up. And there's the exit, my dude. Boom, look at my HP on the top left, or look at this transaction, look at that. Whoa. 1-1 completed. Ooh, that. Wow. These levels are technically timed. They are, I forgot the time. It's like, you know, you get to buy stuff, whatever you have. You can also steal stuff. You can just like pick an item and then run with it out of the store. But that will trigger the shopkeeper. Anyways, I'm getting those because I don't need the other ones. I can almost get that, but I don't really want to. Spiders are pretty hard to 1v1. Anyways, I just got the climbing gloves. They do that and stuff. You still take fall damage, but whatever. Boy, you gotta be kidding me. Since I had 3 hearts, the arrows only do 2 damage, so whatever. Huh. So we got here the actual trap. And they are different in each world. Those little golden boys. That seems okay. Is that a giant spider I just saw? No. There are multiple enemies. It's like, if you just check your journal each time, you can probably see it. Anyways, that trap is 2 blocks high, so whatever. It's just a boulder. And I'm pretty sure that boy just... Okay, congratulations. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a walkthrough of each world with y'all. Let's go to the second world. This is the second world. And there's 4 levels in each world, by the way. There's these things, and you need to sacrifice, the damsel with you in order to do that. That's a special way to get to a sub-level, a sub-world, I guess. Which is the worm, or... yeah, I don't know. The worm. I just call it the worm. Oh my. This boy generates blue frogs. This is actually doing damage if it's... Congratulations. I'll just do that again just because I didn't have a good life. Some enemies can also be in other worlds too, such as the caveman right there. You can only aggro them whenever you're in front of them, and enemies that are unconscious usually come back, so yeah, be careful about that. And when you're carrying them, if they wake up, they are woke. Man-eaters are pretty much the worst. You can only whip them if you try to jump on this enemy, you will get riggedy wrecked. For real. Ooh, there's a mask boy. You cannot attack enemies underwater, by the way. And water is pretty much only in the jungle. If y'all hear that water noise. Anyways, that's a boomerang. That's pretty cool. But if you like try to jump and stuff, you can kind of lose it. Blue frogs are the worst. I'll show y'all the journal in a bit. Because that literally has pretty much every knowledge about the thing. Including places and stuff and stuff and stuff. I do not have everything unlocked if you saw my achievements. There's also kind of special events per, I don't know, they're just events, just random events. In each world they're kind of different, like this one's restless, they have like, whenever you enter a level during an event, it just, has a little text, and then this is a vampire. They're pretty good. They drop a cape. Wow, I got that. And we have a world right here. This is pretty cool. In this certain event, there's specifics. I just took that gold off that crown. I'll try to get this too. You can actually get a character in here. I forgot which character it was, unless I already got it. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, this is a special thing. It's a king one. There's a castle. Yeah. And then there's also a gravestone named Ash, and it's I think a reference to I forgot what it's called exact, but. And I think the exit's over down here actually, so let me check that. No, the exit is actually inside the castle. Anyways, this is one of the ways to get inside the castle. Those boys, this green boy, you cannot jump on him, I believe, because he has that. horse still. These tiki things are pretty OP if you just, but you can actually just juke them. Anyways, the best way to do this level is literally to go on the very top of the castle, or you can go through it if you would like to. But there's also enemies up here, just to be warned. You can also use the cape to glide down. Yeah. Whoa, I did not get this character yet? What the... I didn't think I get... Oh, wow. No, I did get the character, actually. This is called a helping hand. They're just... a helping hand. Okay, that was messed up. This is kind of a awkward situation, right? That's my boomerang, you bet. My boomerang! You can also pick up people and stuff like that. Uh-oh, we gotta get through the exit right now. Anyways, whenever you take too long in a world, there's a ghost. And, wow, I just missed those pretty hard. The ghost boy's gonna be here. There's the ghost boy. There's also that black knight that is pretty much specific in this level. And he drops... oh my god! He drops a shield. Anyways, that's it for that world. I don't know what skin I got from that one. It was probably a Viking one, if I remember correctly. Anyways, let's go to the third world, which is the ice world, boy. Ooh, we got an event off the bat. It smells like fur in here. Those are ice things. Those are stuff. They break when you step on them for a long time. This is kind of too risky, so I'm gonna do this. Wow, this is paste. They make your bombs sticky. And I'm gonna do that so I don't get... Woo! Okay, I can do that. That means I can do this. Yep. On this world, you should have specific items and stuff. You can pick up mines, by the way. But they get triggered like this if there's a thing. There's UFO boys, which are alien boys. You can also get a, yeah, you can jump on these boys, but you can't whip them. They just get, like, technically not even stunned. They just get, oh my gosh, I forgot I have haste. Ah, that messed up. Bombs go through, 2 blocks on it, if they're just straight up. Boom, strategy is complete. Shoot. Anyways, there's a bear, that boy. That's kind of technically the boss of this event. Just the Yeti boys, and there's a bunch of Yetis and ice stuff. That's why I said it smells like wet fur in here, boy. And I believe there's a frozen thing of ice somewhere, and that's a hidden character. Only on this event, because that's pretty hard. It's probably next to the boss, by the way, but I can't try to get that because I probably already have it. It's probably the Viking, to be honest. you know, the wiki is pretty. Oh my gosh, we got another event? I didn't notice. Anyways, there's actually another boss over here. There's that thing. And basically, what you gotta do is defeat that thing, and then you get a thing. I forgot, it's another world or something, unless I'm thinking about the wrong one. What is this? There's nothing there. It's really good to have a compass or something during this world. There's a sacrifice thingy. Okay. You see that? I sacrificed a unconscious, but it was still living, so you get more points if they're living and less points if they're already dead. You can also sacrifice your teammates, even if they're alive too. And you can kind of troll people like that unless you have a very good partner and they do something stuff. Yeah. You can also sacrifice the damsel. This level you need an Ankh because there's that thing. And that thing, whenever you die with the Ankh on this level specific, because there's that, you get to go and get a thing, and you get to get the normal ending, not the easy ending. There's a easy, normal, and then a hard ending. Not sure, that is technically the hardest ending, but yeah, there's easy and hard ending, so yeah. I mean, there's easy, normal, and hard ending because of the shortcut. Anyways, this boy freezes you and you can die instantly, basically. There's the UFO boy. Very nice. I landed on that pretty perfectly, so that's pretty nice. Climbing gloves would be pretty good in this level, but the cape would be better. Oh! Things get expensive, I see. Oh shoot, I forgot that was there. I was about to normal jump it. Anyways, the exit, the block that it has on the exit, you cannot actually break that, because if you do, well, how are you going to exit? But you can't actually break it no matter what, because there's always going to be a platform. Anyway, this one smells like 4th of July. If you go through that thing, there's actually UFOs, and they're pretty OP. That's where you get the robot if you find it through there. There's just a bunch of robot enemies, and it's pretty OP. And I barely got my robot character. I had to kind of speedrun it to just try to find him. And I basically just died like seconds after, unless I actually beated it. Anyways, yeah, these are pretty default. Anyways, this is the 4th world. Let's get right into it. It's a temple thing. And this is a thing. Uh-oh. It's a mummy. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting I have paste. Anyways, he's going to the... Oh, I thought there was lava right there. Anyways, let me get this. And then, in this world... Oh my gosh, there's a... Oh my... I'm not trying to die. I'm not trying to die. Oh my gosh. This is like a boss, basically, of this world. And he has a special weapon. If you see what he's holding, you can actually get that. He's actually quite beefy too, so yeah. There we go, there we go. And it dropped in the lava. Perfect. But if I do this correctly, I can probably... there's a bird boy. You can jump on his head. Oh! Those are lava boys. I'm dead. I'm dead. I kind of forgot about that. Well, anyways, after you defeat the fourth world, you can actually fight the boss. Or if you're trying to get the normal / hard way. I mean, if you're trying to do if you're trying to win the game the hard way, then you get try to beat that boss thing that was flying. If you beat that, you can actually unlock the City of Gold, which is where the hard playthrough is, basically. I wasn't paying attention. You know, mummies are pretty hard and all, but trying to beat this world is another thing to do. Like, look at that. They also auto target you. What the? Oh my god. I'm trying to get rid of that lava, but it did not. I'm actually dead now because I had a frame. Perfect escape right there. You can also hurt him with rope. Shoot, I almost died. Now I have to do that. Wow. Okay, whatever. Exit's right there. Very nice. I just boomed myself, actually. He's hurting himself. Okay. Congratulations, that's how you beat that little mini boss boy. As you just saw, that was pretty fast. Anyways, if we find the City of Gold entrance, I don't know if I can actually... This can also hurt you if, like, you're fighting an enemy super close, and I'm not sure if you can... I'm not sure if you can actually, like look, it even hits the damsel in distress. And bodies can actually fall on you, like if they're right above you while you're pulling that thing down. Oh, I went the wrong way. Huh? Try not to die. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. This entire level is full of lava boys. This is the City of Gold right here. Yeah, you have to get all the magical items in order to do that. So yeah. You can't actually use this on the final boss because the final boss is not actually like mortal. It's basically a big thing of a gold head, basically. Gotta be careful. I can actually probably get a win off of this run. If I can. Hey, no! Nope, that does not trigger the trap. But this does. Amazing. Here, crocodile boys. Those are very annoying enemies, and they teleport literally a frame before like you get to attack them, no matter what. Like you saw that. And like if you aggro them one time, they can teleport like basically an infinite amount of time. Just because they're that annoying. I don't know what happened here. If that trap got me, I would. Woo. Was that? No, that was only third one. There's 4 levels in each world, so yeah. No, we did. This is the fourth. I don't have any rope though, so I can't. If I had some rope, I could get. Like on the top of this level, if you just saw it up there, there's a crate. And so basically, you can, if you have some rope or something. Can't get there. Oh, LeBron. There's some items over here. Bombs are pretty special for getting stuff. Get that bat, boy. It's kind of stressing, but not really. You can't actually get a ghost in this level because it's a boss fight. Of course, if there is a time limit on it, that'd be pretty hardcore. A bunch of bombs, it's kind of good, but at the same time, it's not. But I only have one more left. That's okay for me. Oh my god. A parachute. Wow. Parachutes automatically deploy if you're mid-air and you're about to take some fall damage. Like, okay. I didn't see if there was a crate up here. Let's just check because I have one more rope. Nope. That's the last layer. You gotta go back here, and do that jump again. And then, I mean, I can climb that. Up here, over here, there. Yep, that was actually all the chests. Now, how am I getting down? Now, the win strategy is to make a giant hole for this boy to fall in. So, huh. That did not work exact. Okay. Get over here, boy. Shoot! Boy. That's a good undoing. He did not spawn any creature boys that time. Wrong button! Congratulations, you have won the game. He's so scary because he's like... Get him on that one. There. Is he gonna spawn anymore? I think he's not spawning like anything. Anyways, what's supposed to happen is there's lava over there. Oh, he's gonna smash it. No. Okay. Come on, spider. Shoot, oh my gosh. I almost got hit by, oh my gosh, the snails. So close. I I can taste victory. You can't even do anything now. But you can also get squished by the God Boy. Huh. Have I just put myself at a pickle? The ending is also right there. Literally right there. Unless that's the boss. I'm not... That is the boss. Like, there's technically just two bosses. There's this one, which is Olmec. I have to think about the strategy, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to learn, and then... I just realized I can't get out of this. Medic? It was good working with you. Well, yeah. I did not think that too much because there's honestly no other way to get out of there. But whatever. But yeah, that was pretty much Spelunky, whatever, y'all. But yeah, I guess if you want to like, if you like, subscribe, and if that subscription button is red, that means it's not, so you guys should make sure it's not red. And comment down below, continue to like, see your channel, and yeah, I guess everyone, so keep it living and yeet.